All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing right now? Let me get my YouTube chat going right here. And there it is. How is everybody doing? Been warming up a little bit. Got some open trades right here. Loving it. Just doing my warm-up trades this morning. And we are in a trade right now on NQ. Obviously, this is my warm-up trade. You can see I was trading a reaction off of this EMA right here. And then we got the bullish engulfing candle right here. I have a take profit right up here at this level of resistance, and I am set to break even on this already, and I haven't taken any profit yet. So let's just go ahead and pull that to break even. You can see, as I always do, or as I often do, I am trading the range. You can see prices bouncing within this range. So if price contains to that range, I'll be able to win that trade. If price comes down to break even, I will lose that trade. That's fine. I also have a free trade. I think I'm still waiting on entry. As for gold, I'm in gold as well. I don't have it up on my chart here though. So I got a couple positions open right now, just monitoring those. The NQ rate here is pushing against me, sadly. Hopefully we can hold this position for a little bit, give us something to talk about as we get closer to 9:45. Oh, I gotta put some lights on. What? It looks crappy in here. Much love to everybody in here. 600 folks. I think I'm going for 9 wins in a row today. I think we hit 10. Sorry, I think we hit 8 with trades called on stream. That is true. All trades, you can go back through every single stream and you can see that in those streams, I've placed 24 trades on stream. Those are the only ones I count. The trades before the stream, the trades after the stream are not added to my record. So the record that we have here is real. You can verify that yourself, but this is not financial advice. As always, today this is entertainment and this is education only. I hope that you can learn from my trading and it helps you become a better trader yourself, and you could take some of these aspects and use them in your trading plan. Let me turn some more lights on here. Alrighty, how are we looking here? We got a big candle. That's a big candle. Can we get it to push up, or are we going to reject? Been rejecting so far off of this level right here. Clearly a resistance level. Can I push up, get a close on that? That would be very, very nice. So I don't have the gold trade on the chart because it is a VIP trade, but I am in that trade. I may show it to you a little later, but it is a paid trade. It is a trade that I gave in my VIP education room. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put that on the chart because it is still open. But we can see that it is in profit, which is nice. And I did have a win this morning as well. I believe this is probably it right here. I'm gonna have to come right down on this one. Real quick one. You're gonna come down to the 1 minute time frame to take a look at this VIP trade right here. Very simple. You can see using that moving average again, price respecting this moving average, decided to enter the trading position here. Pushed up immediately, so that was a 0 drawdown victory in the VIP trading room. If you're interested in VIP, this is the VIP room right here, and you can see I provided this trade 8:40 a.m. so that was just 50 minutes ago. I was warming up, doing some trading, and we were able to get 15 pips on that trade. If you're interested in VIP, the link to that is in the description. But obviously, you don't have to join any of my services, and nothing I do is financial advice. But let's go ahead and go through that trade. You could see here we had a trend line, right? This trend line was holding. We broke and retested, right? Break and then retest on that trend line. Price started respecting the moving average, came down, came back up, respected that moving average one last time, and then shot all the way up. So use some good analysis on this trade. Could have got even more on this one if we were to pull this up, but pretty good stuff. Happy with it so far. Obviously, I'm going to be looking for trades today as we get our orb set up. Our orb setup. What am I going to be looking for? I'm going to be looking for my 9th win in a row on stream. Unbelievably lucky. You know, trading isn't always that easy. In trading, there are wins and there are losses. I'm just on a really good streak. I've gotten really lucky on a lot of these trades. You know, a lot of people say, hey, it's skill, it's not luck, but hey, I'm gonna say there is some luck involved in trading when things just happen to be going your way, and you just have to ride that up. Much love to everybody coming in here. 934, good to see everybody. Hopefully we can get a win here and we can get a spin on the wheel of Pat. Get some more people into the VIP trading room. Prince, I'll be looking at pairs soon. In about 8 minutes, our orb is going to close, right? You see, range high, range low, and we're going to look for trading opportunities off of that orb, all right? Hopefully I don't get knocked out here. Sadly, it looks like I might. That is all right. That is all right. Okay, so what are we doing today? Let's go ahead and do a little YouTube update. You know, I did remove a lot of my videos. I have 10 videos left on the channel right now, and I'm going to be adding new strategy videos coming soon. I just have to make sure to not kind of do any promises in those videos, right? So I can't say you're going to do really well. I think that was a mistake I made in some of my past videos. I can't say, you know, this is going to make you more money or anything like that. That's got to be out completely. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to say, hey, I'm a 16-year trader. This is what's working for me right now. And I'm going to say, hey, it may not work for you because you don't have as much experience as me, but it is working for me. And then I'll give a full strategy. I'm going to work on something on Thursday. Luca, I'm not broke, but much love to you. I'm going to work on something on Thursday and then have that video out soon. And that's going to be a long video. I think I'm going to go through this entire process and show 10 trades, something like that. You could see here we actually lost monetization on the channel if you look right here. So I'm not making any money off of these streams. I'm not making any ad revenue. So all those people that said, Pat, you are just doing this for ad revenue. Well, now we know that's not the case because I'm not making any ad revenue off of these videos, and I'm still going to be doing these videos because you are what I care about, okay? Now let's go into our trading strategy for this morning. At 9:30 a.m., we have the 15-minute candle. This is the candle we are watching. The candle goes up, the candle goes down, blah, 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 and then it creates our range high and our range low. That is our range top and our range bottom. Now we're using that information on the M5 time frame to just kind of watch the charts and see if we could have a candle break and close either outside the top or outside the bottom. Generally trying to trade with trend direction, but we don't always do that. Then we have our discretionary entry. Maybe we enter at the retest, the closed candle, the fair value gap. Generally, I'm waiting for a pullback. That's what I like to see. And if we go over here, you could see we had the pullback to our FVG. I decided to enter the trade. I set my stop loss below the bottom range. I took profit very quickly, and then I set a break even, and then price pushes all the way up to our take profit 2. Now this has happened on stream many times. I've given 24 trades on stream. I have won 20 of them. Now, those are not typical results for trading, and this is not financial advice, but I have done very, very well on stream. Now, I don't want you to copy my trades. You have to do your own trades. And, you know, I wish the best for you in all of your trades. All right, so let's go we're flipping bullish a little bit here. We've got about 4 minutes for our range to close, right? Range high, range low, and then I'm going to be looking for trade opportunities to continue to scalp and to keep this winning streak alive, baby. Woo! Lucy, yeah, as for the range, yeah, you can keep trading within the range as much as you like, as long as you have other reasons for the trade. That's what I do. I mean, that's what I do, okay? This is not financial advice. I am just trading. I win, I lose. When I'm trading, I am frequently trading within the range. So you can see there is a range right here. This is the range right there. Why? Because we've got resistance at the top and support at the bottom, and price is trading within that range. Now, price trends, right? You see, like price trends like this, very little. Okay, very little. I'm still in that trade. It didn't knock me out. It did not knock me out. I'm still in the trade. Thank you to my brokerage. We are close to being knocked out at break even, but I'm still in this trade. It did not knock me out. Well, now it knocked me out. Okay, I'm break even on my warm-up trade. Usually I want to win my warm-up trade, but hey, we did win in VIP this morning in my warm-up trade, which was an awesome trade. You can see in my MetaTrader account right here. I had that USD JPY trade this morning in my MetaTrader account. It's a bit blurry here. Just doesn't want to lock in. There it is. Nice little trade this morning. So we are out on this trade right here. It's still trading within the range, right? You can see we rejected off the top right here, and maybe we're trading back to the bottom of the range right here. But either way, we want to focus on the bounce if we're going to be trading this today, all right? That's going to make it tough to trade the orb, because if you break out the top here, you know what, you're just trading back to the bottom of the range. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to trade orb on that, but I am looking at other pairs as well. So I'm looking at other charts as always as I look for trades. All right, so we have a US CAD I'm looking at, and I'm looking at a US dollar Swiss franc are my top two opportunities this morning to get into a trading position. Here we have a break of the resistance on US Canadian dollar. So what would I be looking to do here? If we could get a close above our range up here, I'd be looking for a pullback to this level, and then I'm going to look to buy on US CAD. That is a decent opportunity. You could see we have been ranging quite a bit though, right? See, there's our range, something like this. Okay, that's good. And then down here, that's kind of like your extreme level of support, so I'm not really counting that. And so this is kind of what's happening. If we get a break of this level right here, break, retest, and then I'll buy. Something along those lines for US CAD this morning is interesting, and I love buying US CAD. I love buying US CAD because I am Canadian, and I monitor our currency, and I feel like we do a lot of dumb stuff in Canada, so I like to pick on that currency a fair bit. Yes, yes, shout out to everybody asking for that like button. Let's get some likes in here. We're going to get, obviously, some wins today. I hope we get some wins today. Okay, so our orb is now set. You can see we have our range high and our range low. So smash that like button for me. Let's get up to 1,200 people in here this morning. That's where we like to be. Right now, we're at about 1,100 viewers, which is awesome, but let's get that thing up to 1,200. I love every single one of you, and I'm doing this stream for free. I was demonetized, so I'm doing this stream for free because I love you, and I'm gonna do it for free again tomorrow, and then I'm gonna put a video out for free very, very soon. So I'm doing everything for free, and I don't care because I love you. And well, I'm already rich. Okay, so Swiss franc was another one that I was looking at now. We are looking probably at a short here, right? Because we are at this level of resistance. got a rejection right here, right? So we're already rejecting, but our orb is a fair bit down here, okay? So we've got quite a bit to go on our orb. So why can't I draw this? Okay, so we've got about, 8-9 pips to come down to close outside of our orb right here. Very, very possible. And then we could sell this thing. We've been trading above the moving average a fair bit. So maybe we get the break out the top. If we get the break out the top right here, that's fine as well. And then maybe if we get that, we get a very similar setup to US CAD, like this. So those are a couple that I'm looking at right now. Those are my top two potential trades, US CAD and Swiss franc, okay? That's what I'm interested in right now. All right, how's everybody doing? Lower the music? Yeah, I can lower the music a little bit. Just for you. Let's lower it to about 26. How's that? I hope that's all right. I hope that's okay with everybody else. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some pairs that are being requested by the wonderful, wonderful viewers. What pairs do you want me to take a look at this morning? I'm going to take a look at your pairs, and I'm going to see if we have any setups that you like, because I like you and I like your setups. Let me just drink a little coffee right here. I almost have to start with gold, because everybody loves gold. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're seeing on gold this morning. So we have a pretty solid range set here. We have our range high here. We have our range low right here. Kind of very similar to what we were dealing with yesterday, I'm afraid. Yesterday I told you that I didn't want to sell, right? And you could see why. I was right. What was it yesterday? Where are we? Yesterday I was looking at this level right here. I'm trying to figure where the hell I am on this chart. But I was just saying we had this level set up yesterday. Level's clearly been holding. We've had multiple liquidity grabs below the obvious support level, so they're trying to knock people out of trades. But clearly we've been getting reactions off of that support level. So it's been an area to buy from. So if we get the close out the bottom right here, I'm still not selling. I'm still bullish on gold. I'll be wanting to buy on gold. I'm not sure what my setup is going to be, but I will be following gold, monitoring gold, and maybe we'll get a gold trade. But so far we've been mostly just Forex trades on stream. Absolutely fine. Trading that foreign exchange, baby. Let's get this up to 1,200 people in here. We're at 1,100. Oh yeah, I'm a Toronto man's Dion. What's up? How you doing? Closer to Hamilton though. But I was at Drake's first ever concert. I knew Drake before anyone knew Drake. I knew Drake before anyone knew Drake. I love the Drake. Working on my Trump. Let me know if that's any good. China. All right, let's look at some more pairs for my lovely, lovely audience here. Let's go ahead and take a look at... I've seen a lot of people calling out GU this morning. Okay, GU. You can see Pat has his range set up. Pat has his range. Pat has his range. And we've been trading down a little bit. And we got a reaction to the range and we traded up again. And then we traded off for the range right here. And we traded down again. So what does that mean? Well, that means that this is an area of interest for me. Now, ideally, I would like to see a candle. Let's set up the range so you know. Range high. Okay. I wonder if it's easier. Can I just do it with this one? Let's see. If I go like this. Range high. With the yellow. And then the range low. Ooh. I found something. Okay, so there's our range high, range low. Ideally on GBP USD, I would be wanting to see the price break out and then pull back probably to the bottom of the range for my entry near this level of support. And then I could kind of use the support level as kind of protection on the trade. Something like that would interest me. All right. Let's go over to, I think I already did gold. See my range high, range low. We've been respecting the support level here, so I don't want to sell. But we're also quite far. We're at kind of like the resistance level if we buy. So don't really have anything that interesting on gold. Let's go ahead and take a look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq, you could see we just traded down to the support and price is pushing up again. Maybe the trade is to just trade within our range today on Nasdaq. I'm not sure. But that, you know, ideally, you know, we're not going to get much of a range breakout on this one, I don't think. Let's go ahead and take a look at EG for one of our lovely viewers. Okay, EG is looking pretty good for a potential setup. Yesterday we won an EG sell. This is yesterday's trade, and wow, I could have made a lot more on this one. Look at this. Whew, 1 to 5. I should have stuck with this one. That's all right. We were able to get a win on here. All right, I was looking at this range on EG. You could see traded within the range. I traded to the bottom of the range, and that's where I took my take profit. That was on stream. Now we have something similar happening here. Honestly, we could get an entry here. We had a break above. We've already pulled back a little bit. Maybe we wait for a pullback to the mid-range here on EG. This is a possible trade for me already this morning. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do here. Price can still trade to the bottom of this range here, but that does provide me with some protection and an entry at the midline of the range on a pullback. Could provide me something. There's also a level of demand lower, so it's possible maybe we come to the area of demand or we fill the fair value gap. So we could look at a fair value gap entry. There's a FVG here, and there's an FVG from here to here. So maybe we target the middle of the bottom FVG as a potential entry on EG. I wouldn't say that this is an A+ setup. We broke through that resistance. This is kind of more of a B setup, but this is something I'm going to monitor and see. I don't have a limit set up on this yet, but I'm going to wait and see if we can get some sort of a strong pullback, and maybe get an entry here, you know, if it comes back to me. Obviously, there's some people that like to just trade right at the top of the orb. That's fine too, but I'm looking for a pullback. All right, let's put this one here. So US CAD I'm looking at, US Swiss franc I'm looking at, and EG I am also now looking at. Okay, what else do people want me to look at? I have a request for Euro US dollar. Obviously we got to look at the EU. Let's go ahead and take a look at the EU. We have our range set on the EU. I think we'd be looking to buy here. But we are in the middle of the range, which is a problem, right? Let's draw the range. So this is the top of the range. We are kind of near the top of the range. So if we get a breakout right here, we can't really buy. If we get a breakout down here, we're so tight to the range here, we can barely sell. So nothing really good for me and my trading model on EU today. Let's go ahead and take a look at AUD USD. I had a request on this one. On AUD USD, how does our range look here? Okay, let's go ahead and map this out. off of this here level of support, okay? Oh, something like that. So that is our support and our resistance range. You know, I love to trade the range. And this one, yeah, so this one we would need a significant pullback. Ideally, we would have the candle break out the top, close, and then we would be waiting for a pretty significant pullback, maybe to the EMA, maybe to the level of support. That's something that I will be looking at today as well. But this is a potential opportunity for me. I just want to make sure that I get a significant pullback because I want to enter the bottom of our range, right? So we are getting potentially a close above here. We got a few minutes for that, which is a good sign. And then you could see when we reach the level of resistance here, we should reject back down to an area where we can enter a buy trade. And that's what I'm interested on Australian dollar, US dollar this morning. So that's what is going on. Okay, let me take a look at NZD Swiss franc. Now, I don't need to look at your trade this morning, Arun. And that is an exotic pair, so that's not something I'm going to be trading as a scalper, Arun. Okay, let me just take a look at it because you're losing your mind. NZD CHF. All right, and I think he wanted me to look. I think what did he do? He did a buy on the 30-minute time frame. We could do an analysis on the 5-minute time frame. It looks like we have broken above this level of resistance right here. It does look like we're getting a break above the range high right here, which should be a good sign for your trading position on a buy. Who knows how far this is going to go up? I don't know, but it does look like a decent buy opportunity that you have yourself there, Arun. Let's keep this moving. Long trade on oil. Stephen Webb's having a lot of success on oil, so let's go ahead and take a look at oil for our boy Stephen Webb. We have never done an oil trade on stream, but let's take a look and see. That is the top of the range right there, which we have broken out of, okay? We've broken out of that area significantly, and we have also broken out of our range high. So on a trade like this, we do have a level of demand off of this candle right here. So that is a level of demand. And then we have our level, our resistance turn support here. So it's possible on oil we come back here. It's possible on oil we come back here with the price. I'm not sure, but I'm going to monitor oil as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the ones I am focused on. Ryan is telling me that on EG, I have a trend line as well, which we have broken out of here. I believe Ryan is talking about this trend line. And if we look at that trend line, that is very nice. It's really nice to have people in the comments that know what they are doing. So you can see we've had a break of that trend line, and then what we would be waiting for is the price to actually retest our entry right at that trend line. So that's a decent entry. Now we have a ways to go to get back to it. 6 pips. It's not that far. It's just 6 pips. So let's see if some of the fair value gaps get filled here and we can have a pullback. The only thing is we can see that this level at the top is now acting as support. That was a resistance right there at the very top, acting as support now. So we would have to break through that to come back down to give us the trade. But shout out to Ryan for pointing out that we had that trend line. I love help from the audience to just kind of verify my trades a little bit more. CHFJPY, the spread's terrible on that. Why would we trade that? The spread's 1.2 pips right now, and I'm scalping. Yeah, sure. Let's take a look at my orb and target settings right here. You could take a look at those. Ask anytime. The main thing you want to have here is the 15-minute time frame, custom range of -4. You can see UTC -4, 9:30 to 9:45. And then at the bottom right here, you can see time zone, have that at UTC -4 as well, New York, okay? That's what you want to be doing. That's what you want to be doing. How is everybody this morning? I am in love with the patties. If the patties are here, then the patties should smash that like button for me. As I look for a trade and I go for, I think, my 9th win in a row called out on stream. That's obviously not financial advice, and those are not typical results. I've had a lot of success and I've had a lot of luck on the stream. Now, I am working really hard on putting together a long video on this concept. I hope that's okay. I don't think I'm gonna say let's make some anymore. No, I think I'm gonna say let's win some trades or something like that. I'm going to steer away from money. I'm just gonna say, hey, I've been trading for 16 years. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional, and then I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna, you know, I honestly, as far as YouTube goes, I think I was one of the most transparent traders. I was the only guy actually showing third-party verified results on my FX book. But I think I just said too much of like the you're going to win and that sort of thing. And now I just have to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. And we're gonna, my favorite hat. Okay, we could do a little hat show. So this one, I love this hat right here. But I love this style. I love this style right here. You can see this style with the white top. I really like this style as well. I've been seeing a lot of that. I know you want my videos back. I want them back too. It's too bad. Sadly, the videos are gone, and I've deleted them because I was just trying to act quickly. So they're all gone. Show the mansion. The mansion I can still show because that is a real thing. And just because I have a mansion doesn't mean that you are going to get a mansion, okay? Just because I have a mansion. Oh, there it is. It's taking a while to load. So we could take a quick look at the mansion while I wait for trades. And I am going to have the landscape looking like this. The landscape will look this way. Spending close to $1 million just on the landscaping of the mansion. We'll have the basketball court there, and the pool area will look like this with an auto cover. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to shoot a lot of videos here, shoot a lot of content here. But just because I'm building a mansion doesn't mean that you're going to build a mansion from your trading. Obviously, I've been trading for a long time. Did I miss an entry on US CAD? No, we have not broken on US CAD yet. We need to see a candle break out the top still and close. Okay, that's something I'm interested in. And, well, look, we're watching that big candle go. Whoo-wee. Mansion advice. No mansion advice. No mansion advice. This is not mansion advice. I am not a certified contractor. And I am not a financial advisor. I am just trading. Yes, that's it. I hope that everyone in here becomes such an incredible trader that every single one of you one day get to achieve all of your financial goals. And whether that's building a mansion or that's just supporting your family, it doesn't matter. Oh, look, I got eye boogers here. I'm like a dog with these eye boogers. Very gross. Does anyone want me to bag the eye booger in a plastic bag and then I'll sell it? Is anyone interested in that? No? Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll throw it away. That's like what's her name? Nasty. That was what the hell's that girl's name? She's selling her bath water now. The hot blonde. All right, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, sell bath water. Yeah, you know, Scam Rap knows. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney, she's selling her bath water. Let's go ahead to EG. It looks like we're pretty good with multiple confluences on this trade. I do have a limit order set up. I got the break outside right here. I got the break of the orb right there and candle close. Now I'm waiting for a pull back to my entry right here. And this is the trade that I am most interested in today. Now, we do have a level down here, which could act as another support. So it's possible I have to drag my stop loss further down, pull this further up. We'll see. I'll adjust those things on the fly as I deal with the price action, as I always do. Okay. That's what I'm waiting for. How is everybody in the chat? Someone's asking for EJ. Let's go ahead and take a look at EJ and see if we have an opportunity here. On EJ right now, we are at a strong resistance, my friend. We broke out of our range. We had the candle close, but we're at that strong resistance. So we would be trading a breakout of the resistance. That is a difficult trade to take. That is a low probability trade. That's a D trade, baby. What you would want to be doing is breaking out the bottom and then pulling back to the resistance and then carrying down to this level on EJ. That is how I would trade EJ. My boy Leonardo Zanre wants me to take a look at GU for him, and I will. So on GU, we are coming down to a level of support right now. So I showed you what I wanted on GU. I wanted more of a sell up and a pull back down. I'm sorry, a buy up. So I wanted the candle to come out here and then close and then come down to my entry and then back up. So that's what I'm interested on GU. Hey, we were at a support level right here. I'm not looking to sell despite having the break. Maybe it will, but that is lower probability because I don't have all of my confluences, right? I'm always looking at my confluences. Let's go back over to EG, which is my main setup right now, waiting for a pullback. Now, I don't know if I'll get it because you could see right here, we do have an area of support, okay? So that is kind of a minor support level right there, and it's right at the top of the range. So we have multiple confluences for an entry at the top, but I need a pullback because I think price is a bit exhausted here. So I need price to come back in order to have room to the upside. I hope you understand that, and I hope some of these concepts you look at and consider them for your trading model. Now, just because you use some of my concepts doesn't mean you will be as successful as me or successful at all as a trader, but I certainly hope that the knowledge that I give you helps you get to that next level and achieve some of your goals. All right, bad spread on EG. Let me take a look at that. No, my spread on EG is okay. Right now it's 7 points. I'm at 7 points. Gold is back into a demand zone. Let me go ahead. US oil is ready, according to Stephen Webb. US oil is pulling back, so it's at it came to the support at the top, right? I said either here or here. Personally, I'd be more interested in a pullback all the way to demand. I have no idea what I would even do on oil. I haven't traded oil. I don't even know if I have oil here. I gotta find oil in my market watch. Is that USO USD? Is that what that is? Probably. That's probably USO USD. I've never traded oil before, but we do have a lot of Arabic followers, and they love trading oil. And so I don't know what would we do, Steven? How does this look? Something like this is what you're interested in? Something like that. Entering middle of the demand. Hey, it's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, it's USOUSD with my broker. That's what it's called. I would consider doing the Robbins Cup next year, I think. If we keep streaming like this and doing our trading, but the problem with the Robbins Cup is the spreads are really bad. So the market conditions are really bad. And you see here I'm scalping. So let's say I enter my trade right here and the spread's really bad. They're gonna like have me starting down here, and then my stop loss is already like so close already. And so that's something I would have to monitor really closely, or maybe I'd have to learn how to trade futures and do that. And then it would be kind of cool to do that Robbins Cup live on stream a few days a week just to see how I do. Now, it would cost me $10,000 to do it. But if you guys are interested in watching me do Robbins Cup, watching me challenge myself and see if maybe I could get into the leaderboard, that would be kind of cool, and I think I would do it. But some of the percentage gains I see on Robbins Cup are quite unrealistic. Like, you have these people that are above 100%. And so I think those people are doing a lot of kind of martingale trading, which isn't generally my style. Generally, I like to risk 1 or 2% of my account. If I lose, I lose, and then I risk 1 or 2% of my account again. But in order to gain 100%, 200%, I would have to do some really risky things. So I would have to like really be like, if I lose 2%, now I'm gonna risk 4%. If I lose 4%, I'm gonna have to risk 8%. And then that way I can kind of grow the account exponentially. But you know, that's putting $10,000 on the line, and there's risk in that, obviously. I'm not worried about my reputation. I think my reputation is strong, so it's definitely something I would consider. Thanks for asking, Frontman. I would definitely consider doing that. Yeah, looking at oil here. I think I'm gonna maybe try this for web. Looks like we've been pretty good, been respecting the EMA as well quite a bit. So, you know, that gives us a layer of extra protection. Let me go ahead and take a look at EG. Let me pull oil out of here, and let's put oil as our number 2 right now. EG is kind of pulling back to my level here now. So we broke through minor support, which is a good sign to get that pull back. Got the close at the top here. That's telling us, sorry, where the hell did I go? I just wanted to delete that right there. Okay, so we got our close out the top, so we are bullish on this pair. Now we're waiting for a significant pullback because I feel price is a little bit exhausted on this pair. So I need it to come down in order to have room to go to the upside. Waiting on that. Right now it's about 4.5 pips, so it's very possible that we'll be getting into this trade, or I'll be getting into this trade, because this is not financial advice and I don't want you to copy my trades. Obviously, this is just me trading. You do whatever you want. Most people who trade lose money. I'm one of the very few traders on this planet that win money when he trades. That doesn't mean that you're going to win. Lumo is not financial advice. Okay, let's take a look at some other pairs. People are losing their minds. US dollar, Swiss franc. We're respecting the resistance here, okay? We're rejected off of this resistance right here. I'd be looking to sell more off of this position today. I'd be looking to sell, okay? Let's draw it up. Okay, I'm looking to sell. I'm looking for the trend line to break. I'm looking for my orb to break out the bottom on US dollar, Swiss franc. That's what I'm looking for. EG got a reaction and started pushing up. That's okay. That is all right. Still got lots of time here. Lots of time for this price to come down. Still only 8 pips to come down. So I feel like price is exhausted. Maybe it isn't, but I feel like we're going to come down over here. Crypto Key, yeah, look, I'm still gonna try and motivate everybody. I think trading is awesome. Trading has given me everything that I have in my life. If it wasn't for trading, I wouldn't be sitting in this paid off house. I wouldn't have the freedom that I have to do what I'm doing. But I haven't worked a job, okay? I haven't worked a real job in 16 years, okay? I've been trading for 16 years. I haven't worked a real job in 16 years. Now, a lot of people, they start YouTube, they're still working, all that stuff. No. I was trading for 12 years, then I started YouTube. I was already paid off. I was already a multimillionaire when I started the channel, okay? So, I'm 40 years old now. Just stay motivated, obviously. I'm not trying to unmotivate you. I just want you to know that trading is difficult, and to get the results that I have is very difficult and took me many years of hard work. You know, I'm the Kobe of this ish. Much love to you, Fran. Okay, let's take a look at AUD USD. We didn't break out the top. You see, we rejected out the top. Usually I want to break out the top close and then get the pullback. Do we want to trade an entry anyways here? This level? It's against the strategy, so I don't think I really want to do it. You could see, though, we're taking some liquidity below the EMA. It's a nice setup. It's not a bad setup on Australian dollar. I just don't think I'm going to take it. I know, trade it to the back of the range. I know. You're very smart, Valerix. I appreciate that everyone's taking some of my concepts and considering them in their trading style, their trading model. You know, that's one of the main things that I hope for when I do these streams, is that you kind of just take some ideas and go, oh, I like this idea, maybe I don't like that idea, I like this idea, I don't like that idea, and then you create your own model and your own ideas and your own concept, and then in 5 years from now I'm watching you live stream and I'm retired. That's the goal, at least. Oh, I love doing this. You know, I'm going to I might even start streaming 4 days a week. I don't know. This week I'm going to do 3 days because I want to spend Thursday and Friday working really hard. Working really hard. I'm going to be doing that long video on this strategy, showing you how I look at the range, how I draw my trend lines, how I look at support and resistance, how I look at demand, fair value gaps. I'm going to put the whole damn thing in one video, and I'm going to be working on that on Thursday. I'm going to be working on that on Friday. And I'm also going to start working on my trading robot. Yes, my trading robot. So obviously, I love trading robots. Again, they are risky as well. All trading is risky. You need to understand that. But I'm working on a trading robot with this concept. So we're going to have the range breakout, and then I'm going to have the robot try and draw support and resistance levels to give us trend direction. So we can have like the range set up. And then I'm gonna have like options within the robot so that like you can enter, you know, at the bottom range, the middle range, the top range, and then you can tell the robot, you know, after the close, come here. And then for the profit, when it finally does enter trade, you could tell it to like take a profit at 0.5, set the stop loss to break even, and then, you know, get a second take profit up here, something like that. So it'll be very, very similar to the strategy that I do in stream, and we'll be able to kind of pick out specific times of the day to use it, and it's going to be really, really cool. Obviously, that's probably going to take a few months to develop, but that's something that like I'm really interested in working on. As for the price of the robot, I have no idea. I have some programming skill, but not much. So mostly I just will be working with developers that I've worked with for many, many years. Shout out to ABJ, love to see you in the chat today. Shout out to Drew, love you. Shout out to DZX, definitely not free. So we've been looking at US oil here for the Weber, my boy the Weber, and we've been looking at EG here, really wicking around crazy on EG. Could have had an entry right here. We tapped into the fair value gap and shot up, but that's the top of the FEG. That shouldn't be that strong. We should be able to come fill these levels right here. Those are some big juicy FEGs. I'm expecting those to get filled. We are approaching about an hour on stream. Set files are always in the members area. Leonardo, I do not recommend using the gold pair unless you are an expert. If you're doing really well on all the Forex pairs, then you can switch to gold. But gold is an advanced pair. So if you're really good with Forex Fury, you could use gold. If you're kind of just getting it, start on GBP USD. That's the best pair historically. Oh, how does my hair look this morning? We got a broke range on EU and on Nasdaq. Let's go ahead and take a look here on Nasdaq. This is a tough one because you could see our support's so low. Our support is so low, right? We got the break in the close. I don't know if this is going to come back to me. So it's like I can really only go long down here based on my trading model. Okay. It would be a bottom of the range entry at these wicks. I would use the level of support right here. Okay. I would use this level of support. Okay. What the hell? Use this level of support as protection, right? So maybe it could come down here and we stay in the trade. So that is what I would look for on NQ. I think we broke it on EU as well. Someone was telling me in the wonderful chat. Yeah, we broke it on EU. This thing's exploding as well. And you can see the top of our range is all the way up here again. So in order to get a sell for me here, I'm going to need this to come all the way back up to... What do we have? Supply at our mid-range. Entry probably at this level right here, which would be an EMA respect level. And then I could short this. Problem is, that's not a good RR. That's not exactly a scalp. Oh, thank you so much, TM Traders. I appreciate that. I love you very much for telling me I look young. Flattery will get you everywhere. Capitan Lib. I don't know when I'm going to release that robot. Generally, what I like to do is develop the robot, test the robot on live trades. Let me see. I'm also looking at NU. What were we looking at? Someone was saying oil. Did we miss it on oil? Yeah, so that was my first entry level, but I wanted it to come lower. I don't think it's over yet. I don't think we've lost EG yet. I think that these can easily come back down. Now, I am looking at NZD USD as a potential as well. Look, we have a head and shoulders pattern. You could see I have multiple screens open, and I've been monitoring this one. So we have a head and shoulders pattern. What does that tell us? That tells us that the price is likely to go down. All right, we've broken through the EMA here. Let's take a look. We are at a level right now. We are at a support level right now, though, okay? So what we would want to see here is a pullback, again, probably to resistance here, right? What do we have? We have a level of supply. That's a tough one. Maybe let's come down to the 3-minute time frame. Let's try the 2-minute time frame. And there we go. We have we've got more of a sniper entry right there. That is our supply before the big move down. Woohoo! And so we would be looking for pullback. So you can see what I'm looking at every single day live on stream. And just kind of my trading process. Doesn't have to be your trading process. It's just my trading process. What I'm looking for, what I'm trying to do. What am I trying to do? Oh, I love trading. I really love trading. Jim, I turned 40 in the end of July, and I'm probably going to go to Europe. EJ closed below the orb. Let's take a look at EJ. Yeah, EJ closed below the orb. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's a pretty good support level we're at. Let's take a look. Broke through that level, actually. We'd have to trade this thing back. This thing would have to come back. Again, our resistance is high, so we would probably be looking for a setup like this. Something like that at the top of the range on the pullback. Alrighty. I'm looking at, I've got a lot of setups I'm looking at right here. Need a pullback here. EG, been waiting for a pullback on this one here for quite some time now. Trying to go for 9 wins in a row, so I'm being careful. Yeah, I had a lot of full videos showing all my settings of Fury. I'm gonna have to make new videos, obviously, of everything that I've ever done, which is absolutely fine. I'm gonna be grinding away and just having some more realistic videos, kind of slowing the pace down, focusing on education, not so much win in your face. I'm gonna dial it back. We're gonna focus on education, and we're gonna have trades. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun on this channel still, absolutely. Gold is ready to pop. Someone is telling me that it is at my support level. We've respected this support level a fair bit, pulled liquidity a couple of times at this level, and we've just shot up off of this level here. So it's a strong level. It's a level to buy from, but that is not within my trading model. I have a very specific way that I'm trading on stream, which has allowed me to accrue 20 wins over the course of 24 trades since I started live streaming. Now, all of those trades were taken on stream, and you saw me take all of those trades on stream. Any trades that start before the stream, my warm-up trades, I don't count in the record. Any trades that I were to start off of stream, I don't count in my record. So the 20 and 4 is just what I've done live on stream. Now, obviously, that's an insane win rate, and there's been some luck involved in that process, and obviously trading is not always that easy. Let's take a look at US CAD for Aswin Dinesh. We finally got the break out the top on US CAD. We were waiting for this, so we had the candle close above our range high, and so now we are waiting for a pullback, and we want that pullback to come to our level of demand here. Look at this. I'm looking at the 2-minute time frame. I don't even realize it, but let's take a look at what that looks like on the 5-minute demand. That's good, but that's good to come down. Take a look. Let's see if you can get a better thing. Look, there's your candle on the 1-minute time frame. There's your red candle, so you can get a tighter entry on that. And so in order to do that, we need a pullback of about 10 pips to our entry on US CAD, my entry on US CAD. Obviously, you are watching, and this is not financial advice. Hey, thanks everyone for showing up today. We've got 1,500 people in here. As I am grinding away looking for a trade, please smash the like button for me. I love you. Sensei, no, I don't think I was looking for a short on gold. Let me go ahead and take a look for you. I have one limit placed right now, just one limit placed on EG. This is my only limit order placed at the moment. This is kind of the one that I've been waiting for. Struggling at this minor support level, respecting and wicking out of this minor support level. But you see, we just have these huge fair value gaps. So fair value gap right here and a fair value gap right here. I'm expecting the price has to come down and fill those gaps, and then I'm expecting price to explode. Now we are getting a nice juicy red candle here, so thank you for bringing me back to this chart. Might get an entry. Don't want to catch a huge red candle like that. Would like to see price calm down a little bit before it enters, but yeah, we are filling that fair value gap as I expected. We may get entry on this faster than I expected, but I'm ready. I'm ready to get into my first trade of the morning. We haven't seen a candle this red and this big in a while, so hopefully those sellers get clogged up soon as we get closer down to my entry. Now, generally, I don't like entering on a candle this large. It's usually not a good sign. But I do feel like I have a significant pullback here. Obviously, if I entered right there, I would have already, taken my break even. Damn it! So that could have triggered me, and I already would have won. Like button. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Thank you so much for being here. Claps for you, obviously, for hitting that like button and for showing up today and learning some of what I have to teach. Obviously, I've been trading for 16 years, so I hope to God that during that 16 years I learned something worthwhile that you can take towards your trading model. I'm from Canada. Let's take a look at US CAD. Damn, EG was really close to giving us an entry there, filled that fair value gap and shot up. We were, how close were we? Oof, we were only 1 pip from entry there. I would have already won this trade. That was close to a sniper entry. I love a sniper entry. Man, that was close. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. Come back down and tap me in. I want to win off the volatility of this candle right here. Come on, baby. Suck down to me. Suck down to me. What is it? What do I suck down to me? That sounds sexual. I take that back. Don't suck down to me. We are close to getting into this one right now. Okay, relax. Come on. Tap me in and push up quick and let me get break even. Let's see here. From here to here, it's about 3 pips. To the top of the range is about 5 pips. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do if I can tap in. Aswin, I'm very close to entering a trade here worth thousands of dollars, so I'm sorry that I'm unable to look at your chart right now, but it is really important to focus on my own trading as well. What I'm doing on this stream is I'm doing my own trading, and then I'm trying to help you and educate you at the same time. But if I'm really close to a trade, I want to monitor that trade and get a better idea if I should move my take profit, move my stop loss, if I should even move my entry. These are all things that I have to pay attention to. Obviously, I want to pay attention to you as well. I know you have needs, and I appreciate that you have your trading needs, but I'm really close to an entry right here, so I'm kind of focused on this right now because I'm catching a big red candle. This is not the smartest decision to do this, okay? This is not smart, but I am in the trade. Let's go for 9 in a row, baby. Oh, come on now. Come on. Push. Smash the like button. Let's get this trade going in my direction. I do not like this candle. I really do not like this candle. Let's hopefully we could get some fast reaction right here. This thing is eating me up really quick. Never catch a red candle like this. This was a really risky decision, guys. I hope I'm not blowing my streak on this one. I am nervous. Like this trade, let's clap a little bit and try and see if we could get this thing up. That was a risky play, guys. That was a risky play. I hope that you guys did not take that trade. This is not investment advice. I hate catching a red candle like that, but let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go. No, no, no. Let's go. I need that 9 straight. I want that 9 straight. Come on. We can't have a loss. We've been so hot on stream. Pump it up. Come on, baby. Come on. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. We've been too hot. We've been too hot to lose it here. Please respect the bottom of the range. Please, please respect the bottom of the range. You can see right here, we have bottom of the range. I really want that to be respected. Range bottom. Please respect our range bottom. If we can respect the range bottom, we might be okay. We're getting huge reactions. We're catching major, major volatility in the markets this morning. Come on, baby. Let's go for 9. Come on, baby. Woo! Damn, do I love to trade. This is not financial advice. Do not follow my trades. Okay. Yeah, we're begging the price today. Fill it. Fill it. Come up and fill it. Do not reject off of this weird level. Don't do it. Don't do it. You can see we have a little bit of a minor resistance right here. We're going to want to see that level get broken to the upside. We are rejecting off of that level, which is a bad sign. But there's so much volatility in the markets. There's clearly some buyers at this level. This is a strong level of demand we're sitting at right now. A really strong level of demand. So I'm hoping that holds. I'm hoping we can push this thing up. Really want 9 wins in a row, because if we get 9, then we're at 10. Really hoping I could do that. You know, I win on stream. I lose on stream. And I trade extreme. You know, remember the old Doritos? Woo! Does it feel like an F1 race? Did you watch the F1 race? It was in Montreal this weekend. I watched it. With the this was like a B+ setup until that candle. When this candle was this red and this big, it was a bad decision to take it. That turns this into a C or a D setup. Really took a risk on this one. Really took a risk on this one. You know, I'm going to win on trade. I'm going to lose on trade. Yesterday had a really, really good day, so I have some money to play with in my trading account, and so it is what it is. But come on, baby. Yeah, had a good Father's Day. Had a good Father's Day. Shout out to Ruben, big F1 fan. I would say I'm a fair weather fan. I started watching that Drive to Survive on Netflix, and then I was just in heavy. So cheering for pretty much whoever I want. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. I'm still hanging on this trade right now. Don't like that it's pushing me in drawdown. Don't like trading big candles. They make me nervous. They make me so nervous. But let's get some positive vibes in here. Shout out to Arif Hassan. If we do lose this trade, or sorry, if I do lose this trade, it is my first loss in 8 trades. So let's see what's going on. Did I miss some news? Is there news pushing these candles around? Did Trump say China and then the price went crazy? I hope not. I really like this trade. I'd love you to win this trade. Okay, now let's go green. Hopefully that was the rejection we wanted. Much further into drawdown, and hopefully we could start taking this volatility to the upside here. That candle did finish bearish, which I don't like. Maybe we retest this level right here. Jeez. That's our last line of defense here. Come on, please. Please. Where's my baby girl? I need my baby girl here for my good luck. I'm gonna create like a cool video. She came running up in the stream and she said "Daddy" yesterday, and that was pretty awesome. Yeah, it was a bad decision, SP Vlogs, but I was like over an hour into this stream, and I wanted to take a trade, and you know, I take some risks, but you know, hopefully you learn from my good decisions. Hopefully you learn from my bad decisions. If I was trading this on one of my larger accounts, one of my larger personal accounts, probably wouldn't have taken this. I probably would have shifted to a lower time frame. But let's just see if we can get above the range bottom, maybe a close back on top of our trend line here. You can see our trend line. Let's put that in the middle right now. And made that white. That looks cool. Keep me busy while I watch this trade. Oh, doggy's barking. Thank you so much for breaking the like button, Zakir. I appreciate all the love. You are going to get a shout out for keeping my chat rate high. All right, so we're really hoping now to get a break above this trend line, maybe a break above that minor resistance. Hoping to see some positive momentum. Now we have a just insane fair value gap right here. This is a huge fair value gap that needs to be filled. It doesn't need to be filled in this candle, but it would be nice if it starts getting filled very soon and we get a reversal on price. Seeing a single bullish candle here is a really good sign for us. We're still trading above our EMA, so we are still trading with the trend. And we just had a nice big push up on the candle right there. We're still at our minor resistance. We're still holding that minor resistance, but we want to push. We want to move. Let's pull this off here and just give a little bit more space to get above that minor resistance. Let's get above that minor resistance. And now, ideally, can we start trading within that range? You know, I'm always looking to trade inside that range. And here I am trading live again. I win, I lose. It's all based on the market. Everything is in front of your eyes. I am not promising. I am not guaranteeing anything. I'm not saying that you can trade this way. This is just what I am doing. Now we are rejecting off of that minor resistance. We have a minute and a half. We really want this candle to close above the minor resistance, right? We want this candle to close above this level. If it closes above this level, I believe that we're going to continue up to the top of my range, and I will be able to get a take profit one. I will be able to get a take profit one. I'm keeping the vibes high. I'm keeping the vibes very, very high. We are getting a fill on the fair value gap. I think I should consider a take profit soon. Get that partial, get to 21 wins. I'm not sure exactly where that partial is going to be, but let's start making some adjustments soon to consider something. Oh, no, no, no. Close above the minor resistance. Close above. Close above. We got 40 seconds left. Somebody get this thing to close above that minor resistance. That's what I need to see. No, no, no. Above, 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 above. Yes, above. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I need the close above. Close above this level. I need to close above this level right here. Please give me that. If I can get that, I think I have a really good chance at filling higher on this fair value gap. We've got a ton of volatility this morning. These are some exciting trades to watch. Obviously, there is a lot of risk involved. Right now, I'm sitting in profit for about 60 bucks, 100 bucks. We want that close above. We've got 5 seconds. Am I not gonna get it? Give it to me. Barely. Barely. I'll take it, but I'm not confident now. But hey, let's go. All right, Let's see what we can get now. Let's see if we could wick up. I think that's probably where I'm going to TP. Just adjusting the trading position a little bit. Nothing is set in stone. I'm always adjusting my trading position as I go. Let's go. Let's see that big candle. Let's fill that fair value gap all the way. Let's see what we can do. Come on, baby. Come on. What's the next level we want to break? Let's see if we could break this a little bit more. Minor resistance right here. So I want to see a close above this level. We have about 3.5 minutes to get a close above that minor resistance level right there. So let's get that candle to close above this level. Then let's carry this thing up. Get this thing and take profit. Now, this was a very, very risky trade. I want you to understand this was a very, very risky trading position that I did today. I caught a falling knife, which is something that you should never do. This huge red candle right there is something you should always avoid, okay? So don't always do as I do. Learn some concepts from me, but, you know, I make mistakes too. And I still think that this trade was, even though I'm in profit on this thing right now, I'm still not overly confident in the position because I caught that falling knife right there. But staying positive, and hoping for the best on this trade. Hoping that we can close above that next level of minor resistance. You could see we are rejecting off of that level a little bit right there. Got a couple of rejections right here, but we have about 2.5 minutes to close above that level. Even if we close above this minor resistance level here, I'd still be happy. I just don't want to reject too hard, right? I don't want to get under this level. If I get under that level, then potentially I'm looking at a loss again. And then I'm going to have to adjust my stop loss a bit lower. Obviously, my stop loss and my take profit are not set. Those are things that I'm just watching over. Let's not flip bearish on me now. Let's not flip bearish on me now. Come on, let's be positive. Let's be positive. Woo-wee. I love you guys too. I love you guys too. Let's see if we could get some likes in here, and let's see if we could clap this thing up. Whee! Clap, 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 clap. Let's not reject. Let's not reject. It's too early to reject. What am I, at the bar when I was 19 getting rejected like crazy? Right here, rejection. Don't like to see that. We want to wick up and fill the rest of this FVG. There's still room in this FVG to fill. You see the fair value gap is from here to about here. Really want to see the candle close above this minor resistance level right here. Even better if we could get a close above this minor resistance level. That's what we're hoping to see. We don't want to close below that minor resistance level. We'd be in a bit of trouble, I've got to be honest. My streak would be potentially in a bad position. So let's see what happens here. We got a minute left. Let's see if we could really push this price up. And I'd like to win this trade, baby. I'd love to win this trade. Come on, let's go. Let's push bullish, please. Let's push bullish, please. I think it's going to come down a little bit further here, sadly. But I think we could still close above the first minor resistance level. We got about 30 seconds left. And that's what we want to see now. It is really, really tight. I think I'm below it right now. So this is going to be a close one. Got about 10 seconds here. I don't know if I'm going to close above. Really, really hoping that I can. Really hoping that I can. Let's stay, let's stay, let's stay. Come on, close there. That's a good sign. If we could close there, that's a pretty good sign. Get into the next candle with another bullish candle. So now 1, 2, 3 bearish candles, 1, 2, 3 hopefully bullish candles, and we can push this thing up and get risk free on this one, because this trade is putting some years onto my life right now. We're really rejecting off of that minor resistance level. Want to get a close above this level right here. That's what I'm waiting for right now. Whew. Whew. How'd the oil trade go, Steven? Went well? I trade large lot sizes, don't do as I do. This trade is a 25 lot trade, but it doesn't really matter because all I'm doing is trading percentages, right? So I'm really trading about 1 to 2% of my account on each position. That's generally what I recommend, but obviously you trade however you like to trade. I don't like to risk more than 1% of my account on any trading position. Now, we are hoping to get above this minor resistance level and close. If we can do that, then I do believe we have the potential of filling the rest of this fair value gap, getting to take profit 1, setting break even, and then just seeing how far we can take this trade up today. This is not financial advice. I'm just trading. I win, I lose on stream. I've done very, very well on stream. I like to say because of my 16 years of experience, but you know, there's some luck involved as well, as we're just flirting with break even right now, you know, based on the commission. So 3 red candles in a row, 2 green candles in a row, hoping to see more green candles and push this trade all the way up. We're doing really good here with concurrent viewers today. I love you so much, Arif. We're doing really good. We got about 1,500 people in here all day. So Tuesdays are obviously really good days for us. I'm going to be watching this trade until I hit my take profit 1. Hopefully I hit that take profit 1 soon. Once I hit that take profit, I will be looking at any of your charts. So any of you who are interested in getting advice, but it's not financial advice, but if you just want me to look at your charts and tell you what I would do, that's something that I'll be doing once hopefully I hit my take profit 1. Let's get some likes in here and push this baby up. Push, 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 push. I hope it's entertaining watching these trades with me. I'm certainly entertained because I have thousands of dollars on the line in these trades, but don't do as I do. I'm taking risks in these trades. All right. We're seeing a first bearish candle in a while, holding our 1 minor resistance, holding our minor resistance here. Okay. Hopefully we can keep pushing this bad boy up and hit that TP1 right there. That is what I'm hoping. There's a lot of fair value gap to fill here, right? Lots of gap still there. The price, in my opinion, has to come up, fill the imbalance in the market, maybe come back here and then push up even further. Do I add on to this trade at some point? We'll see. We've got a lot of big candles on this one. We've been having a lot of success on EG though, which is very, very nice. Again, Kyle, I will look at Nasdaq soon, but I am looking at only this trade right now because this is my trade, right? So I'm in a live trading position right now with the 25 lot size. That's a really, really big trade. So I can't really be jumping around to different charts. I can't be updating on the free trade either. I'm just watching this trade right now. When this trade hits take profit 1, hopefully it does, I'll spin the wheel of Pat. I will start looking at other charts. I'll look at Nasdaq and I'll be looking for more trades for myself, and then I'll be monitoring those trades as well, and I hope during that time you learn something. Thank you. Come on, we have 30 seconds. Can we close above the minor resistance? Can we close above this minor resistance? If we close above that minor resistance, we're in good shape. We have 15 seconds. Do not reject. Push, push, push. Get some likes in here. Push this thing up. Come on, push it up. Push it up. Come on now. Not gonna get it. Still rejecting off of that minor resistance. Hoping to see. Oh, come on now. That's a nice one. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I'm going to have to adjust this minor resistance up soon, but that's still the level. I want to break above that level. just a lot of sellers coming in at that point, pushing the price down. It's a pretty strong minor resistance there. You could see I'm just rejecting like crazy off of this level right here. Unbelievable. This trade is really pissing me off. Ugh. My take profit is about a 1.26, but there's no, I'm adjusting my stop loss and my take profit as we go, so it's hard to say what RR I'm using. I'm running at 1 to 500 leverage on this trading account. Definitely not tired today. Dreams, you've been watching this stream. I've been screaming for the last 40 minutes. How do I look tired? It's just I've been in so many bigger trades than these trades here. A lot of what I'm doing here is, you know, just whatever, having fun. I just want, like, I'm less scared about losing the money on this trading position than I am about losing in front of you guys. I want to just keep winning in front of you guys. All right, Zakir, let's get that imaginary 500. Let's get Zakir's hedge fund in here to push the price up. 1, 2, 3 red candles in a row, 2 green candles in a row. We're now looking at 2 red candles in a row as we try to push this baby up all the way to take profit. Still have tons of fair value gap right here to fill. Aswin, I am not looking at any other charts right now because I am in this trade. And while I am in this trade, I am monitoring only this trade. I wish I could go and look at your charts. When I hit take profit 1, I can look at your charts. But right now I'm looking at this trade. I'm kind of focused right now. I use crypto.com. I believe the link to that is in the video description. Thanks for asking. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go. I want to push. This will be 9 wins in a row on stream called. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Stop rejecting off this damn level. The hell is this? I don't even see what this level is, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. Give me the juice, man. Thank you for your $7. Shout out to Arctic Dan. Shout out to Ruben. Shout out to Vince. Shout out to Abdul Khalifa. Got a lot of Khalifas in here. We had Sarah Khalifa in here yesterday calling me daddy. And she got herself a free week of VIP by calling me daddy. Shout out to Bo's Dog. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to the chat. Love everybody in the chat. Woo-wee. Yeah, I needed the coffee too, Dorian. I usually don't drink coffee. The coffee always gives me the worst bags under my eyes. When I drink coffee, I get the worst bags, but I love it so much. Come on, can we beat this? We got 1 minute. 1 minute. Count it down. 1 minute to close above that level. If we close above that level, I think we got something here. We need to close above that minor resistance level. I understand that we're rejecting here, and so maybe that's a new level of resistance, but I think this is the level. This is the level right here. We need to break through that level, and then I think we are really in business here. So we've got 30 seconds left. Let's pump this thing up, and let's go. Yes, you can. You can't call me daddy, Brian. I don't want you to call me daddy. Come on, 10 seconds. Push, 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 push. Right, with the horse. Maybe I'll have to get that as a GIF. Get going. All right, we closed in the minor resistance level. We didn't close above it. That is a bad sign. We are just unable to beat this stupid little level. This dumb little level. Shout out to Prince. Don't call me Diddy, Bo's Dog. Definitely don't call me Diddy. I'm not trying to blow up anybody's car, if you know what I mean. Day and night. Don't call me that, Mark. Yeah, Euro's getting a bit choppy. No Diddy or F Diddy. Yeah, no Diddy. Oil up at 300K. I'm definitely going to do something where, like, if I lose 5 trades in a row on stream, which I don't think will ever happen, but there's always a chance. But if I were to, like, lose 5 in a row, I would, like, get a spray tan or something stupid. I have SMC concepts, so I am tracking this fair value gap and kind of waiting for price to pull up to mitigate that fair value gap in order to get my exit on this trade. Change the color of my hair. Now I'm way too old for that. I could spray tan like a, because then it's like a, you know, everyone could just say it's my midlife crisis and all my friends could laugh at me. But if I change the color of my hair, I don't think I could live with myself. Then I'd look like a MGK or something. All right, let's see if we can flip bullish here. We got about 3 minutes left on this candle. Can we beat that minor resistance level finally? You know, like we're rejecting here and we're rejecting here, sitting at about 400. If I could get up to here, you know, maybe about 800 or 1,000, I'm gonna consider. Let's go. Okay, let's go. I like the looks of that. I like the looks of that. Oh, don't wick off that level again. You can't wick off that level again. This level is killing me right here. Killing me. I gotta get a close so badly above this level. That level's killing me right now. I'm having the hardest time. You can see my levels are marked pretty good though right here, respecting the minor resistance here, respecting the minor resistance here, creating like a little range probably that you'd be able to spot on the 1 minute time frame. At some point the buyers have to win. It is good that we aren't seeing like these massive candles anymore. We're still seeing a lot of volatility, but it is, I feel like we can crawl up still from where it is right now as we just kind of watch this thing go back and forth and back and forth. My spread on this chart right now, you're just asking, let me go take a look and see. On my EG, it's about 7 points, 8 points, so it's close to a pip on this one. And considering it's, you know, it's quite the tight move here, that is important, right? We're only going for, I think, 4.4 pips, so we're not going for much. We could definitely shoot up here, right? This is definitely possible for a win. And possible for a loss as well, because we don't have much really on either side of the trade. We just have about 50 seconds left. Can we get a close above our minor resistance in this last minute? Please tell me that we can close above this level. If we get a close above this level, I'm pretty confident that we can push up to our take profit. So that's what I'm hoping for right now. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm looking at the other chart. Now I'm looking at my MetaTrader chart, hoping my MetaTrader chart gives me some luck. Give me some luck. Come on, baby. Give me something. We're so close. We're so close. That minor resistance level just keeps holding. We got 10 seconds. Can we break above? Can we hold it there? Can we hold it there? Hold on for a second. Okay, we broke above. That gives us a shot here. That gives us a chance. It was not a confident breakup, but that gives us a chance. Let's see if we can keep pushing this thing up, baby. Come on now. Get some likes in the chats. Everybody clap this trade along. Let's clap, 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 clap. Everybody. I don't like that song. Hey, we just closed above. Now we're going to flip bearish, and then we're going to go now, and then we're going to turn up. Then we're going to turn up. It just really wants to bounce between these levels. It's driving me crazy. Come on, please, man, please. Don't make me pull my stop loss back down and make my RR look stupid. Good luck to you on your trade, La Ant. Yes, we can, Benny. Yes, we can. Shout out to Speak Your Mind. Shout out to Stephen Webb. Steven's got a few trades already. He's winning. Is it stressful to watch? I'm sorry, Javier. I'll calm down. I'll calm down. We're going to find a way to make this happen. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles out of the last 6. So it has been trending in our direction ever since the big pullback. Let's go ahead and throw the Fibonacci on the chart right here. Okay, that's on percentages. From the move down here to the move up, from swing high to swing low, we are getting the price at a discount. Anything below 50% is a discount. So we did pull back, right? We pulled back into that 50% level, got the price at a discount. So based on that, we got a decent price on this trade. That doesn't mean we're going to win it, but we did get the price at a decent level. Hoping that we could see some more green candles here, though. This candle has been a little bit scary, to be honest. It's been the first red candle that's kind of pushed hard against us, kind of breaking out of that area, which is not a good sign. Hopefully this minor resistance can hold and we can push up. You know, I talked so much about finally closing above this level, and we did close above that level, and then the next candle shot right down. So trading doesn't always go the way you want. Come on, please. Yeah. Yesterday, shout out to anyone who was here for the burger trade. You know, do I have to get a burger to win this trade? Yesterday I went and got a burger live on stream, and then everyone went and watched. Yeah, everyone went. There was like 800 people in here watching, and the trade won while I was away getting a burger. It was pretty funny. 1,300 people in here. This trade really is turning against me here. I'm going to have to adjust the SL to its original level, and the take profit to its original level as I watch this thing play out. Original level's about 8 and 6.5. All right, I'm going to step away, I think, from this trade, give it some breathing room. Sometimes it's a good idea for me to step away. I'm going to brush my teeth. Let's say brushing teeth. Be back in 2 minutes. All right, I have coffee breath. I'm going to brush my teeth. Stay with me here. Smash that like button. Much love to John Greenberg, Lee Mickey, Matt Azad, AFMM, Dorian Godfrey, Aaron Nagin. Much love to all of you. Much love to all of you. I'll be right back. Just let's see if this trade could get back into profit while I'm brushing my teeth. Much love.
Look at this. While I'm brushing my teeth, let's go. Come on, baby. Come on now. Come on, baby. Let's go. We gotta to adjust this trade again.
How about that? We call that the toothbrush trade. Let's adjust our trade back to where it should be. Right about there. All right, back in business. We call that the toothbrush trading strategy. If the trade isn't going your way, walk away. That is good advice, baby. Shout out to everybody in the chat. W's to Adrian, Carlos, Fresh Mag, John, Adam Leary, Hexaflex, Sandro, Christian Jose, Lee Mickey. Shout out to all of y'all. We are at that new level of resistance right here. We've been struggling at this level right there. Let's pull that resistance up. See if we could get a break above this level. This is a really, really nice looking candle here. I think I'm gonna take it soon. Let me adjust here. That's it. I want my partial. That's 1,000. I'm taking partial right now. That's it. And we are at 9 straight in a row. I can't believe it. Let's go. W's in the damn chat. We got it. How many times do we have to do this? Damn, we rule. All right, let's pull this up. We are now at break even. And we are going to target the top here for our TP2. So we are absolutely cooking on this channel. Unbelievable. We call that the toothbrush trade, baby. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Awesome, awesome stuff. You know, I've been getting some awesome messages from everybody on Instagram too. Let me adjust the win now to 21-4. On trades that I've taken on stream, that means trades that have started on stream, I am now 21-4. That trade went significantly into drawdown and did recover. Obviously, there was some luck there because I caught that huge candle going down. But now I took about 500 off the table and going for another 1,000 or so. I'm getting offered a free beer when I come to Amsterdam from Peter Dosberg. I love Peter Dosberg because he's all about that dough, baby. This is not financial advice. As always, I will say that throughout the stream. Now, we do have to hit the wheel of Pat. I do want to carry this trade up. I need to find another level. Where the heck can I go with it? I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and just quickly take a look at some higher time frames. Oh, jeez. You're clearly at a resistance level right there. So we've got a wick all the way up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like on the 5-minute time frame. That's all the way up there. That might be too far, but Do we go for it? Do we go for it? I think we should try. We should definitely try. Be hard. That's going to be a hard one to go for, but maybe we go for a bit of a moonshot this morning on stream. That would be an absolute banger if we were to get it. Yeah, maybe we go for that. We got to do the Wheel of Pat now because we want to trade. Obviously, let's hit that cash register right there. Put that little dancing money thing on there. And let's go over to the Wheel of Pat. We have no winners today. Yesterday, we had like 11 winners. Let's give this thing a spin. See who can win free VIP. We've got the best community in the world. And the best community in the world did not get rewarded. I am womp, 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 womp. 0 winners this time. But we do have a TP2 coming up on that trade, hopefully. So let's go ahead, get back to that chart and take a look at what is going on. Now, we almost hit the original TP2. I had it around here. I was thinking about pulling this thing up really aggressively all the way up here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we... Do you want to go for the moonshot, or do you want to go for, you know, the wicks up here? Okay. I'm going to watch this one play out. You know, we're getting some pretty good reactions right here. We are breaking through that minor support. I think I'm going to leave it here for now. Moon is really, really far, and I would like to get another chance at the wheel. So I think we'll leave it here for now. Just for now, at 85366, and see if maybe we can get our TP2 on this one. That would be nice. All right, so let's take a look at some of your charts as well. What charts do you want me to look at right now? Just keep an eye on this trade for me, please, and let me know if it gets close to our TP2, because I do want to see this thing react if I get a good reaction here. Okay, US CAD and EU and gold. Okay, so let's start with US CAD. US CAD is slowly pulling back to a place where I was considering entering, which is right here. Okay, that's a consideration for me. And then we had US dollar Swiss franc. We had the break right there. Would want to see what, I'm not sure what I want to do on this one. We are at a level of resistance right now, a level of support. Broke through the trend line. I'm not sure what I want to do here yet. Let's take a look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq, oh, look at Nasdaq was a pretty good entry here on the EMA range midline. That was a really nice entry. That could have been a sniper entry. That was a consideration. I didn't take that one. Maybe that'll come back to the midline again. Maybe you could just wait for another retest on the EMA. Maybe that's something I do. Obviously, this is not financial advice. This is just what I would do in these scenarios. I think someone said EU. EU, this was I was waiting for a crazy pullback. I don't think I see anything on EU for me. Not in my trading model. Zakir, I am Canadian, my brother. Shout out to the Middle East right now. All my brothers and sisters in the Middle East, I am praying for you. You know, I hate nothing more than war. I really do. See nothing here. Crazy breakout there. US oil. Almost, you know, we've come back to my first entry level twice. So entry level there, entry level there. And then I was waiting for US oil to come down here. It hasn't. So I missed my entry on that one. NZD USD. Yeah, so I was thinking about selling this one down if price came back up. Price has not come back up. The next entry level would potentially be right about here. Let's get back into EG. This is the trade that I have open right now. Hoping to get a push all the way up. Now we do have a minor support level, minor resistance level. I guess we could call that resistance. We want to break through it, and then it'll turn to support. We haven't broke through it just yet, so that is still our level of resistance. We want to have price break through that level right about here, and then carry up to our TP2. Now, did have a level right there get respected. Okay, so that's something we're watching as well. May mark that up, watch that. But I'm holding into this trade. We're set on break even. We've already hit take profit 1. We're at 21 wins and 4 losses now. Let's take that little money thing off the screen, obviously. And if you're happy about me winning that trade, as I am, please smash that like button for me. Just an awesome stream. It's just been, I just can't believe how much success I've been able to have on the stream. You know, obviously I believe in myself, I believe in my concepts, but I have to be honest that there's been a significant amount of luck in trading sometimes. Just because you have good concepts and good analysis doesn't mean it's always going to play out. And the fact that I've been able to be, what's 21 and 4, like an 83 or an 84% win rate on stream, is absolutely insane. Yeah, I think the trade with Pat, I think the patties are my good luck charm. The patties have just come through for me, and they help me. You can see we have an FVG on the downside right there. Let me mark that out a little bit better. Okay, there's a downside FVG right there. Price is filling this area right now. I can definitely see the price coming down, filling the whole FVG, and then coming back up to our TP2. Now I am interested in some other trades. Revag, in terms of what happened to my content, I was getting community guidelines warnings from YouTube. I believe I was being too much like saying that you can do this and you can do that. So I think I was like too close to promise or guaranteeing results. You don't know for sure because it's vaguity. So I just deleted all my videos. I'm going to start from scratch, and I'm just going to say, hey, this isn't financial advice. Keeping the channel is really the only thing that matters to me. Just being able to stream and talk with you guys every day. Obviously, the views I get are going to be much less, right? I'm going to get way less. Shout out to Zakir. Dump gold. I really don't want you to trade gold. How's that? There's Trump. Yeah, so what I was saying is, like, we're grinding away here. Obviously, I'm going to get less views on YouTube because I'm not going to be able to be as bombastic as I was. I can't be like, this is going to, make you successful. I'm not going to say stuff like that. It's not true. I think I came really too close to promises or guarantees. Now, I don't think I was promising or guaranteeing, but that was the criticism that I got in those warnings. So that's it. I'm just going to play it safe. We're going to get less views. I'm going to just tell people, hey, I've been trading for 16 years. Here's my website that's been running for 16 years that proves that I've been trading for 16 years. And then I'm going to just show the trades, and I'm not going to show results as much. I was showing big withdrawals and stuff like that. I think I'm probably going to have to calm down on that sort of rhetoric as well. So even though I was incredibly transparent and showed more verified results than anyone else on YouTube, and I stand by that, I'm gonna show less results, less money, more hypothetical trading. Just this is the concept, this is how I use it, and that's it. That's it. I hope that doesn't discourage you from watching the channel, but you are what is important to me. I was demonetized, so I'm not even making money off the stream. But I'm still going to be here 3 times a week, sometimes 4 times a week, because, again, you're what matters to me. Now, we have about 3.5 minutes left on this candle, and I want to see a break above this level right here, and then hopefully we can carry that all the way up to TP2, spin the wheel of Pat, and get some people some free VIP. We have 0 VIP winners this morning, which is disappointing. I mean, in terms of raffle winners, I did have 1 winning trade in VIP this morning before stream. I was warming up, and I won a trade on UJ. So very, very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you so much. I don't think YouTube did me dirty. I think that they have guidelines, and I must have really, didn't fit the guidelines, and it's their platform, so that's fine. It's my job to read those guidelines and make sure that I don't break them ever again, and that's important to me because, again, I just care about you guys. That's all I care about. What's going on, Crypto Child? What's going on, Chris? Lumo, love you so much. Yeah, I know it is crazy that I put 1 video out every single year, and then at the beginning of this month, for some reason, my content is under attack. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm okay. We won this trade here. I've been live on stream showing that I can trade live, right? This isn't financial advice, but everyone at least knows now that I have the goods, right? Anyone that's come into the stream and that has watched me trade, at least they know that I am legitimate and that the things that I have been teaching is legitimate. I just think I went a bit too bombastic with money, and I gotta pull that back, and just be a little bit more careful and a bit more realistic with the difficulties in trading and how most people don't make money in trading, and I'm atypical of that because I've been trading for so long. How would you make this work on London session? I would do it the same way that I'm doing it now. Okay, I would do the exact same way. So I would wait for the break. Okay, you see we'd have the 15-minute range. I would do that right at the beginning of London session. I would set that London session, and then you'd get the range high and the range low on the London session. I would have levels of support and resistance set up. Then I would wait for the price to break outside of that level, and then I would wait for a pullback to an area that I like. On this one, I entered off of a fair value gap. Excuse me. So I waited for the pullback to that fair value gap. I decided that was an entry, and then we pushed up. We hit our take profit 1, and now we're waiting for a push up to take profit 2, and I'm waiting for a close above this candle, above this resistance level right here. If I get a close above that resistance level in the next 20 seconds, I believe we could carry up to take profit 2 shortly thereafter. Hell yeah. Just another good day. Another good day. We are 2 hours. Kevin, I was never actually in debt. I appreciate that question because, there's a lot of people say, hey, I was in X amount of dollars in debt. I was always really good with money, which is why I think I'm a good trader. I understand risk management. We broke above. Let's carry this forward. I think that's a good sign for us. We could use that resistance level as support now. This can now be considered support, hopefully, and we could carry that up. Don't go against me so quick. Make me look good and do as I say. Market, please. Thank you. So what I was saying that I was never really in debt. I had struggles, obviously, in my life. I think I still have struggles in my life sometimes personally. Life isn't easy. I'm rich, which definitely helps. But it's like the more money you make, the more you take on, and soon that will be done. This year I'm building my mansion, and I have all the money for that. That's no problem, and I have millions in investments. That's no problem as well. So, but I am like leaking hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month, which is crazy because I came from nothing. I had no money, and now all of a sudden I'm paying builders a few $100,000 every single month to continue. Yeah, shout out to you, Pascal. I hear you. I hear you very much. I hope that this acts as some sort of a mentorship, but this is not financial advice. This is entertainment and education only. But yes, so I never was in debt. You know, actually, I paid my way through college and university. I got this incredible job. I was working, it's story time. So I got this incredible job, and I was working at like this web hosting company, and like I would just sit there, and I had a TV, which was nice, and then people would come and they would like chat online. It was like an online chat, and then I would chat and I would sell them the services. Pretty much if they said, does this server work for X, I would just say yes, because I wanted to get the sales for the company. They liked that. And I did that for one summer as kind of like an internship. Then what happened then was kind of awesome. So then I was doing that internship, and then what I did is I made sure that I was showing up so that there was like two shifts. There was like a shift, it was like 4 o'clock to 12, and there was a shift that was like 12 to 8, like in the morning. And I always wanted to do the 4 to 12 because the bosses would leave at 5, and the bosses would always see me, right? And I figured, okay, so that's good for me. They're probably gonna wanna keep me. And then at midnight, these other people would come in, right? And they wanted the midnight shift because they could just sleep overnight. There was like no chats. So they could basically sleep overnight. Some of them were bringing in sleeping bags. And at this point, I may have leaked that these guys were sleeping overnight to ensure that when the internship was over, that they hired me. Sometimes you gotta look out for yourself. Don't call me no snitch. But they did hire me on full time. They did hire me full time, and they were paying me $15 an hour, which at the time was incredible. And then that $15 an hour, I saved that, and they started paying me $15 an hour. So I was going to school, and they were paying me like $15 an hour for like 40 hours a week from home. And by the time I graduated university, I was actually up, even though I paid for all my own university, I was up like $26,000. So then I took that $26,000, and then I was able to trade that. I had that money, and that's kind of the story. Yeah, that's it. Oh, thanks, Crypto Child. Love you so much. Yeah, no stitches. Maybe they'll come and get me now, but they won't even remember. That's so long ago. I've blown up some accounts, but you know, that $25,000 that I invested originally, I did not lose that money. I had good risk management, and I was able to kind of trade that up. I'm not saying that that's realistic for you or for anyone else, but that was my experience, and I was able to take that $25,000 through my trading and through my business endeavor, and that kind of set me on the right foot. And then my first year out of school, I made over 6 figures. My first year out of school, which would have been, I think, my second or third year in trading, and so that was pretty awesome. Do I have blueprint? I may actually have like this weird thing that they drew of the mansion. Thanks, Secure. Appreciate that. Yeah, the first $25,000 I made from working and being super cheap, and then I used that to kind of get into my trading endeavors, and that really propelled me. And you know, just being in trading and my trading website and all that stuff for 16 years. And then in the last few years, I would say I've probably had the most success, obviously with trading with YouTube. I think just like trading on YouTube and like teaching so much is like kind of drilled in some of my concepts. It's like almost like you say, like when you're like doing a test in school, if you could like know the text Leonardo, I use the most popular set files generally. Let's go take a look at some other charts right now. Swiss franc rejection. Or sorry, yeah, Swiss franc rejection, major pullback here. At a level of resistance, so was never incredibly confident in that position. AUD USD, no. Nasdaq. Geez, Nasdaq keeps coming back to the EMA, huh? Nasdaq does seem to be respecting that EMA. Respected it here, and here. Will it respect it here and give a trade? Maybe. Maybe not. Kevin, if you are in debt, you should get a job. You should definitely get a job. And you should never let yourself get into debt. I know that's a terrible thing to say, but you can't let yourself get in debt. Quad, you know, as much as I don't like the spamming, it does create more chat, right? People do chat a lot more. Some people say stop spamming, and then the chat rate goes up. I think that's good for the stream. Would I ever come to India? I don't know. Thanks so much, Dreams. I love you so much. Much love to you, Dreams. Are you out of here today, or are you hanging out with us more, Dreams? Yes, Live Free. That's a good question by Live Free. Oh, Sarah's here. That's my girl. What's up, Sarah? Live Free asked, what is like your one fundamental above the other confluences, right? Like, what's that main thing that you're looking for above all else? Sorry, I have to do what Stephen Webb says first. He wants me to look at gold. At oil. Oil is pulling back to a potential entry level that I had here, but I'm not catching a red candle this time. I am not going to catch that candle at all. That's a stupid decision, and I got lucky on my EG trade. I'm not doing that again. So that's something I will monitor. But what was I saying? Shout out to Kingsbait. Shout out to all of you wonderful people. I'm going to start working on that robot today, Capitan. So what was I saying? I was saying, what is that like main thing that I look of first above all else? And I think that would be support and resistance. Yes. Support and resistance would be the main thing that I'm looking at. So that would be like the first thing I look at, and then we build the concepts after that. So let me like draw kind of an example, do like a little bit of a lesson here while we watch this trade play out. Let's say we have, okay, a support level here, okay, and we have a resistance level here, and you see this on all the time, right? Okay, so price made these support and resistance, right? And then like the price is here, okay? So this is where the price is right here. And then, so this is the first thing I'm doing. I have my support here, my resistance here. So now if I take my Fibonacci and we pull that up, you could see on this example right here that the price is now below the 50% level, okay? So that tells us that we would want to buy, right? Because we've retraced from this level, the price was exhausted, the price was overbought at the top, and now the price is becoming oversold. We're getting the price at a discount. So the next thing we're doing is we have our orb, right? So then let's say we have an orb that's something like this, okay? That's our range high and our range low. This is our range midline where we are right now. And so then what I would be looking for is I would be looking for the price to now break out the top of this area and close, right? So then the candle closes. And then I would be waiting for another pullback. And that pullback could be to that range midline, but I'd probably be looking for it to come to the bottom line in this case, because that's where the support level is. And so then I would be entering my position at that support level when we get the pullback, and I would have my trade something like this, you know, something like this. And then my first take profit level would probably be the top of the range, okay? Maybe on a 1-to-1, something like that. And then as long as price bounces within our range right here, which it frequently does, we can hit the top, we could take our take profit 1, and then after that, that's gonna be a partial of about 50%. I can pull this up, and maybe I target the top, or maybe there's like a fair value gap that's like here, and I target something like that instead, and then that's the take profit 2 level. And so that's kind of how I would do it, right? So the main thing was the support level right here. Then the second thing, I guess, was the range breakout, and then the third thing was getting some sort of entry at a stack of confluences. So I hope that helps you guys understand the trading concepts that I'm trading with right now. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a full video of that with awesome editing, and I'm going to be working on that really, really soon. Still hanging out in this trade. Got 1,058 people in here, which is awesome. Oh, looking real nice here. I'm not sure on EG. We are at a level of resistance here on EG. That's a resistance level right there, which is why I'm kind of targeting that area to get out of the trade. We have been in consolidation for the last 25 minutes or so within this range right here. So that's kind of the area that I'm looking to have broken right now. If we could get the candle to break through that level and close within the next couple of minutes before this candle closes, then I do believe we can carry this up. 1,100 people in here. Thanks so much for all the like buttons. You do want me to drink some water? All right, Capitan. I love that there are people in here telling me what to do. I like to get bossed around. I'm going to get my water. Alrighty, I'm back in business, sitting at about 800 on the second position here. As we continue to push. Got about 1,100 viewers in here still. Hoping to get that close. We got about 50 seconds. Can we get a close above this level? We are rejecting off of that level right now. Really hoping to get that close there so that we can continue this thing on to TP2. I think I'm going to be hanging out with you until the end of this trade. Hopefully we hit TP2 on this trading position. If it takes an hour to get there, I'll probably hang out. If there's any questions you have for me, you know, ask them in the chat. I'm hanging out with you. Steven wants me to get into an oil trade, but I'm 3-0 this week right now with the trades that I've taken on the stream. Don't need to revenge trade or anything, just trying to stay easy, and we did get the close. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. We got the close above that level of resistance finally. Hopefully we can push this thing all the way up now to that take profit 2. At about 1,000 in profit right now, which is nice, but I want to carry this thing all the way up, and I will be staying on stream. And I can, you know, once this trade is finished, if you guys want me to look at some more charts, I could look at some more charts. Not sure if I'm going to take another trade because I'm so damn hot, but I am going to be monitoring and taking a look at some different charts and giving my ideas for the next trade. Generally, I don't trade much after this. I think I got to get my lunch going. So let me get my lunch going. I'll be right back. Let's see. Be right back. All right. Put my lunch on the grill. Getting close to take profit right now. Getting a pretty good candle push now that I'm back. Really getting pretty close here. Can we wick all the way up? We are kind of at a resistance level right here. Can we break this thing and go for TP2? We could spin the wheel. We could get some free VIP winners. Come on. Come on. Almost, almost, almost. Almost. Come on now. Come on. Almost. It's not there yet. It's not there yet. Oh, it's wicking off. Come on. Come on. It's just wicked off. Come on. Come on. Hey! TP2, baby! We're rolling here. Hell of a day. Hell of a day. Oh, man. Awesome. Awesome win. What a great stream. Let's spin the wheel here. God, I love you guys so much, and jeez, what an awesome stream again. I can't believe how lucky we're getting on these damn streams. Either I'm the best or I'm lucky. I don't know. I don't care. I'll take it. Let's spin the wheel and see how many winners we got on VIP today. What an awesome, awesome day. 0 winners. No. This stream is too fun. Let's give it another spin. Let's give it another spin. We gotta get a winner today. Enough playing around. We need some free VIP for somebody. Woo! 4 winners. Come on now. Make sure that you smash that like button, and let's get some people into the VIP room. Now, if you're already a VIP member, this is not for you, okay? This is not for you. Let's go with Fahad. Fahad JKR, you are 1 winner. Let's go with Victoria. You are 1 winner. Adrian Ochoterena, you are a winner. And last one, let's go with Cuba Janik. You are a winner. Now, if you're already a member of the VIP room, these aren't for you, okay? Those aren't for you. So hopefully you're not. Now, I'm gonna get you your access soon. Just come along into the Instagram account right here. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram. There's 963 people in here. I want you to all to follow me. And if you are one of the winners, make sure that you message me, right? Message me on here, DM me on here, and send me proof of your YouTube account, an image of your YouTube account, so I can verify that it's actually you, and you get that free VIP winners. The winners are right here. Those are the winners. Fahad JKR, Victoria, Adrian Ochoterena, and Cuba Janik. If you are one of those winners, make sure to DM me on Instagram. Let's go ahead and take a look. And hey, also, can you please give me a follow on Twitter? I'm at about 6,200 followers. I'd love to get to 10,000 followers this year. I'm really low there. You can see on Instagram I'm almost at 60. Here I'm only at 6. That's pathetic. I'll be doing a lot more content here on Twitter and doing some awesome stuff. Yeah, so that's good stuff. Let's go back to the trade. Whoa, lordy. Our next take profit was going to be all the way up here, but holy crap, what a candle. Once we broke out of that consolidation right there, you could see price exploded. Let's do a full breakdown of this trade right now so you know my exact thought process and how I won, okay? This trade right here, I had a trend line. You can see the trend line right there. I had a support level. The support level I was looking at, I think, was this, something like this. did get respected. Did, you know, candle never closed below that support level. So that was kind of the range that I was looking at. You could see if we draw our Fibonacci here from the bottom to the top, I did end up getting the price below that 50% mark, right? So I was getting the price at a discount. I could have got it at an even bigger discount right there. And then we obviously had our orb set up. You could see we had the top of the orb right here, the bottom of the orb right here. Price broke through, closed above the orb, telling me I was bullish. That also happened to broke through this minor resistance level. Then I waited for a pullback to a level that I liked, and I had a fair value gap at this level right here. That's where I entered the trade. You can see the trade went against me a fair bit here. If we pull this down, I had my stop loss, I think, down here, right? So not the best risk reward ratio on this trade, but was fine, absolutely. Hit both my take profit levels. The win is the only thing that matters for me, and that's it. That's how I got into it. That was my concept, and that was another winning trade on stream 21 and 4. Can't re-upload any old videos. We're only doing new videos, but I'm actually off now for the stream. That's it for today. I'm calling it right here. Thank you so much. I'll be back on again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Damn, my voice is rough here. Much love. Be back tomorrow 9:30 a.m. Eastern as I go for my 10th win in a row called on stream, which is going to be just unbelievable. Hopefully I can get that. This is not financial advice. I love you. Much love.